E. Gluck Corporation is a privately owned American watch manufacturing company founded in 1956 by Eugene Gluck. Headquartered in New York, E. Gluck Corporation manufactures watches under two proprietary divisions, Armatron and Torgon, and manufactures watches for major fashion brands such as Nine West, Anne Klein, Juicy Couture, and Vince Camuto. The company employs approximately 400 people and has a yearly revenue of $67 million. Global and local leaders are responsible for creating the right setting for their employees to grow and develop and deal with a variety of challenges in the workplace in different environments and culture that require an array of functions, roles, and skills to solve. To hear from a real-life example of leadership in the workplace, we interviewed Dina Kittle, the Vice President of Marketing and E-commerce at E. Gluck Corporation. Dina has 8 employees in addition to digital and PR agencies that report to her directly, and overall, her work affects 240 employees. Dina's leadership roles span many different industries, including TV broadcasting, corporate retail, and luxury fashion, and her leadership style has evolved over the years, changing depending on her environment. As a leader, Dina has a strong personality and actively seeks out mentors who challenge her viewpoints. Workplace culture in America is performance-oriented, and high achievement in the form of money and power is rewarded. Americans are direct, competitive, and assertive in the workplace. While some foreigners may find this overbearing and rude, it is quite normal and expected in America. Throughout this course, we have discussed several leadership theories through readings and lectures, which has allowed our team to critically analyze Dina's leadership style, including strengths and weaknesses, and make several key recommendations.
We first discussed with Dina past and current mentors she has valued over her career. She expressed she has had different mentors for different aspects, scenario, challenges, and needs she has had in different times in her life. For example, she has mentors she goes to because they are particularly intelligent in a given area. Others she believes are more honest and thoughtful at giving her advice. Some are great for connections in the industry, and some help her think more creatively, while others are more technical. The people she has chosen as mentors all offer unique and different ways that could benefit or support her. She expressed she also admires and looks to people who challenge her because she sees they have more to teach and she has something to learn. She went on to explain that her leadership style has evolved over the years based on her industries, roles, and team environment. She believes at this point in her career that you cannot have one leadership style. You need to optimize it and curate it based on your situation and who you are working with towards a goal, because it is not always your direct team who you're managing, but sometimes cross-functional management with other departments. The most important mentor advice she had for our group was to expand our horizons and base to find mentors that excel in areas we naturally lack. This means looking outside of just our industry or our specific job title, for example. We then asked Dina to go into detail to describe her greatest leadership strengths. The first response she gave us was to put people first. The work goes beyond the scope of just the manager's vision, and it should be a collaborative process. She also described herself as looking beyond the corporate hierarchy, as everyone on the team should feel comfortable to insert their opinions and suggestions. Furthermore, she emphasized the importance of transparency and creating a positive work environment, as it often impacts morale, corporate culture, work ethic, and overall performance. Thus, she attempts to create a positive work environment for her entire team so that they do not feel stressed out or anxious by intense pressure. We did think this specific call out was interesting as we moved on to her weaknesses, however, because she described her greatest weakness in leadership was lack of patience. She elaborated to say that she had to adjust her expectations throughout her career of others and of herself to meet more in the middle, as people work on different timelines. We analyzed this a bit further as a group because lack of patience can be stressful for those working on different timelines. So they're a bit conflicting in that sense. However, she seemed to be very self-aware and recognized that some people require different things at different times to come to the same conclusion, highlighting room for improvement and willingness to do so, which I think a lot of managers don't necessarily have because they think they are in that position for a reason. So what we discussed in class, earned management versus given titles. She's also very direct, which can be interpreted the wrong way at times, she has said throughout her career. However, she has found an excellent way to improve on that to make it less personal and more business driven by backing her vision up with data. When asked how to get superiors and other team members to implement her vision or changes, she attributed data as the main convincing argument. She always walks into a conversation with a plan, a goal, and data to support why it would work or benefit the company and or project. She also highlighted that your vision is more easily communicated when there are good relationships within the company and the team.
We got to ask Dina a few questions relating to leading in a pandemic, and she mentioned the environment created at work is key. Her leadership style, according to herself, didn't change, and they didn't have issues navigating the pandemic. But she did say that it made the interpersonal relationships at work more complex. We believe this is from working at home, and her awareness of the need for that balance between work and life is important as a leader who thinks about her employees and coworkers. She said creating a connection while maintaining good business relationships is the way she approached the transition to being a world working online. We also talked about diversity, equity, and inclusion strategies, and she said that while eGluck is doing a good job to implement strategies and empower their diverse workforce, they still have work to do. She said this is a feeling of the entire industry, letting us know that she is a leader who believes in having employees and workplace norms that support all people and create a positive environment in regards to being inclusive. She also talked about her management style and that it's changed over the years because a person learns, has new ideas, and must be creative in any given situation. She is aware that she can always do better, and this is an important quality for a leader to show because their team needs to understand that there is always a constant push to be better and that company culture can always be improving. She also told us what she looks for in young leaders and employees. She expects them to be collaborative and demonstrate an ability to work with others up and down the company food chain. No matter your position, she believes in giving all employees a say and wants to hire people who can contribute, collaborate, and ask questions. These answers from Dina confirm to us that she is a strong and empathetic leader most of the time.
Through our analysis of Dina's leadership style, our group found that she works well when managing multiple departments, and as a result, optimizes her leadership style according to her environment and the different people she's working with, whether they are high-level or low-level employees. Dina, at heart, is a collaborative leader and a people person who strives to bring her team together while actively realizing and working on her weaknesses, while keeping alive the company culture of eGluck Corporation as an inclusive organization.
The first impression one gets of Dina when speaking to her is that she is confident, assertive, and treats everyone equally. These are all positive traits that we feel makes her a good leader who is approachable and open to listening. But at the same time, her assertive and direct approach could be interpreted as confrontational and impolite by peers who come from different cultural backgrounds where such behavior could be seen as unacceptable and impolite. To become a more impactful and approachable leader, Dina should be more patient with her co-workers and be more empathetic towards their issues, be it private or related to the workplace. A happy employee will deliver better results than one who feels neglected. And having a personal connection with her peers will strengthen the team's bond and have a positive impact on productivity at work. Creating and celebrating different cultures and backgrounds within the organization is a great way to create a more inclusive environment within the workplace. A diverse workforce is directly linked to increased productivity and creativity, which will be advantageous to the organization in the long run. By introducing diversity training programs for employees, Dina and her team will be able to optimize their approach towards workplace culture and make it comfortable and effective environment for people from all walks of life to work and grow together in. With plenty of experience behind her, Dina has developed and adapted her leadership style to effectively handle and work with people to inspire them and have a positive impact on them as a leader. Her energy is unmatched and she is easy and direct in her approach, which made our interview with her very fruitful and inspiring. Thank you for listening. This was Team Alpha.